Alrighty, everybody, what is up? I am back with another day of Spyro gaming, and I hope you guys are excited as I am always. The day today is November 3rd, 2025, and I feel pretty dang good. Had a nice night of sleep last night. Had a good breakfast this morning. I'm currently cooking. I actually got started on dinner already. I'm slow cooking a pot roast with wine and beef stock and the like. It's going to be very good. A little slow-cooked braised beef kind of vibes tonight over rice. And Sarah just got me some garlic chili oil as well, so I'm going to do like my rice with like stir in some garlic chili oil and then put the beef stew on top. Mwah. And then some of my pickled red cabbage, which you guys know I've been raving about. I fucking love pickled red cabbage. But the trick is, this is the trick to make the best pickled red cabbage. Because who makes the best pickled onions? Who makes the best pickled onions? That's right, bougie Mexican places. Bougie Mexican places have the best pickled red vegetables, like red onion and so on. So when you make it yourself, this is the trick, is you got to do it with red wine vinegar, not apple cider or white. You need to use red wine vinegar, which is nice because it matches the color of the purple chlorophyll or whatever from the, what is it called? Chlorophyll, the stuff that makes plants the color they are. Red wine vinegar, and then add in some lime at the end. Lime and peppercorns. Oh, so good. I even added in some habaneros as well to mine, and it's like, wow, I got these beautiful fresh habaneros from Walmart. But yeah, before I get too ahead of myself here, I just want to say welcome, everyone. Just getting here right now. I'm already on a total food rant. I'm not even 5 minutes in here. Let's head over to, dare I go to Dry Canyon? Let's go like Dark Hollow. Let's run over to Dark Hollow. You know, let's warm up with that. Let's turn on the music. What's up, Sock Puppet? Thank you for the 11 months. What up, what up? Oh, what's up, Energy Drink? Hey, everybody in the chat. Kin, Raggedy, Megan, Miwo. Good to see you all. Elucidark and Flazuki. Cheers. Don't call me that, Ryan. This is your last warning. Don't call me that. But welcome. What's up, Eepy? Hope you're doing well. I need to block that word from the YouTube chat. Where's Megan at? What's up, Megan? Megan got to do her job early today. Thank you, Ken. What's up, May? Hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. Channeling good vibes, dude. Love to hear it, Miwo. Love to hear it. Yeah, I think the vibes are good today, everybody. Personally. Feeling hopeful. Hopeful that I can get through this game without too much stress. Thank you, Kin and Megan. What's up, Mem? Hope you're doing well today. Mem. Let me practice this part. This part I'm kind of fucking, I'm not super strong with it lately. Ooh, Hype Train just started. The late Hype Train, love it. Do this. No, wait, do this. Reload everything. Come back over there. Don't do the whole route again, but just head over this way. Head over to that dragon. And then make a save state right after it. Are my save state settings correct? Yes. Yes, they are. Sweet. So now I can do this and practice this movement. And let's actually reload the music this time. No music? There we go. So ideally you do 3 jump charges here, like that. That's like ideal. Like 1, 2, 3. And then you fade back and you get like a super, like already turning around angle on this. There we go, like that. That's how you do that section fast. World record does something like this. Losing probably half a second. But if you do all the jump charges smoothly there, and get that turn right. The hard part is hitting you're going for a smaller sliver, like, of the hill. You're not going straight onto it. That's the only problem with this strat. hard. You gotta really space the final jump charge properly so that you don't go too far forward or back. The audio from the game is coming from my mic. Oh yeah, my game noise is not playing at all on my capture card. Sorry about that. Thank you for the alert. Let me, I guess let me unplug and replug it. Yeah, I am using a new capture card today, so that's, you know, some growing pains with that. See, does it work now? Now it works. That was interesting. Hopefully that should be good. Yeah, nothing like the old plug and replug. And actually, you guys reminded me, speaking of audio from stuff, I need to adjust my recording channels. Later me will thank me for this. Because now that I'm using the new capture card, I have to set that to not record on track 4. My mic... Oh, no. Yes, okay, yeah. So my mic is track 3 and the capture card is track 4. Boom. On my recording. Yeah. Later me is going to thank myself for that. I'm going to stop and restart the recording, actually. Boom. This way I can isolate the gameplay. If I like get like a random world record or something. It's funny to think how much gameplay I've recorded over the years that I just don't use at all. That's just gotten deleted, basically. Imagine if I'd have kept like a fucking server room full of all of my stream recordings. It'd be like really unnecessary, right? What's up, Piccolo? Yeah, this stream should be a lot more comfy to watch now, now that you can actually hear the game. Yeah, you don't want to turn too hard into it. You want to kind of like follow the ledge there. And then I gotta remember when I'm running up here, I gotta remember to charge jump into that. Like charge jump and intentionally hit the ledge and slide off. I think is the way I want to do that. Let me read what you guys are saying. Over the weekend, you got to meet some of the folks that your husband's been playing D&D with, and it was a blast. That's great, Megan. Airbnb, nice. I still need to book the Airbnb for me, Saboom, and Composer in December. I need to look into that. I gotta get it before it gets too expensive. Half of them were girls, so it was nice. Cool. Yeah, we had a really nice hang with our friend Amanda. Who I guess was like Sarah's like old friend, but I guess it's just our friend now. And yeah, it was nice. A lot of fun adventures on Halloween. If you skip something epic runs, it's okay. Yeah, dude, it's okay. You don't have to catch every epic run. What's up, Denchi? Thank you for the good luck. Should I hop into a run? Let me head over to Sunny Flight real quick. I know it's gonna sound weird, but let me practice the bridge strat in Sunny Flight. Then I think I'll just do runs. I should probably look at like Task Canyon or something, but instead I'm just gonna go to Sunnyfly and maybe just let one rip, you know? I've been very practice pilled lately, so I think today I want to like actually get on my no reset type beat. Yesterday was great. I fucking practiced for about 3.5 hours. Okay, there's the bridge. So let me just do that a few times. I was in loot. I was in. I mean, you know, look, it's nothing like groundbreaking. I was just in loot and doing task strats in Dry Canyon, updating them a little bit, and yeah, a few other levels, treetops. Try this one more time. Thank you for the good lucks. Yeah, I should probably just hop into runs soon. I don't mean to like rush it, but see, that's why I'm practicing this and why I'm kind of scared to go for it in runs. It's like, yes, it's like a small time save for sure, but it is very sketchy. It's very easy to miss, and you really don't want to miss this guy in runs. You have to like aim it up just a bit and then like curve it back down. Yeah, I'm gonna do some runs after this. Give me a sec. Okay, I'm ready. Let's do it. Let's do a run. Switch to my other PS2 here. Oh, also, turn this bitch on. Let's get that over here. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Let's see if it loads up. Nice. Yeah, this new capture card has been better about me not having to replug it. Let me see how this whole situation goes. But while the game loads up here, I will do some push-ups. You guys know me and my push-ups. Let's get it. Whew, 20 big ones. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, yeah, nice. The capture card didn't have to get replugged. Hold on, let me just watch real quick. Let me just watch and see if the capture gets fucked. Yes, nice. Hold on. Oh, but it's a little delayed. Hold on. Well, anyways, I'll refresh it after this one. 20 push-ups. Yeah, those 25 big ones. Woo! Very nice. All right, let me reload this capture card. Perfect. I think, yeah, it's fine. Head back to the main menu. Get out of demo mode. And I'm gonna fill up my water. I'll be right back in 1 minute. I'm gonna fill up my water, go pee, and then we're gonna do some runs. Woo! Let's get it. Who's hyped? Post a chugger. Post an emote if you're hyped for runs. BRB. All right. Officially turning my phone off. Turn that bitch off. Put this on the charger. Out of the way. And let's get into runs. Enough stalling. 3, 2, 1, go. Wish me luck. You just did 35 push-ups? Dude, nice. I've actually, this is kind of blowing my mind because last week I was really lazy about walking. Normally, my New Year's resolution for 2025, which yes, I am still holding on to it, is to walk more days than I don't. Walk most days, go out for a walk. And in the last 4 days, I've gone out on 2 walks a day to average about 10,000 steps every day. And today is day number 4 of that, of going for like morning walk and then evening walk. Morning walk before breakfast and evening walk after dinner. Or, you know, before if I'm feeling like it. Looks like a... But yeah, it's been, I've been very fit lately. I've still been eating a lot. I mean, I'm not like on a diet or anything. But nice. First try for the fans. Let's go. So I am kind of hopeful for today. I'm not like expecting the best run ever, but I feel good in this game. I feel alive. Did a big practice day yesterday. So I don't want to be too hopeful, but I am feeling hopeful right now. I forgot to go for the bridge strat. Oh, did I stop? Did the timer not start? Rip. Hold on. I'll set it to, what's it supposed to be after Dark Hollow? I'll set it to whatever it's supposed to be on Dark Hollow. If I have a good Dark Hollow. I'll set it to like 420. Or something of that nature. Maybe like 410. And then hit it when I'm on the Dark Hollow load back to the homeworld. But I have to set that up after this level. Giving myself all the distractions. Again, the problem is that for some reason, I think I need to reopen and then close. I need to reopen Live Split as administrator and then change the global hotkey settings so that it's default always on global hotkeys whenever I open. Because right now I open it and global hotkeys are not on. That's why the splits aren't starting. Which is really annoying. Okay. So go to edit splits. Start timer at 4:10. Okay, hold on. Sorry, that was on my end. One sec. Then I'll hit OK. And then depending on how good or bad my Dark Hollow is, in fact, I'll do it till at like 4. Minutes on the dot, hit OK. Now click on the splits. And now when I hit the button, it should start at 4 minutes after Dark Hollow. Taking all these time losses into account. Oops. Hello. I have about 5 or 6 seconds. Time loss. Playing it safe. Oh! Now we're getting closer to 10. Now it's like I gotta hit the button right as I finish the level. Still on a good cycle with this guy. understandable. Totally sloppy Dark Hollow. That's alright. Gotta get in that full run headspace, you know? Old school there. So yeah, right, I think I'll hit the button even like right before I split here. Oh, and I missed a gem anyway, so I have to reset. I missed a gem, so damn, that was almost an epic timer recovery there. I almost started it correctly. Damn. Well, you can tell that it like totally distracted the hell out of me and fucked me up. I missed a red because I was so concerned about measuring the time lost during that level. It's fine. But yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna exit live split and then reopen as administrator. And this time we're gonna set global hotkeys. Oh, here, edit the split so they start at 0 again. Love all these Windows noises, so satisfying. Just kidding. Settings, global hotkeys, toggle global hotkeys. So I toggled them. Now they're on. Now they should work. Now if I close live split, they still make Windows noises all the time. I'm just gonna mute the Windows noises for you guys' sake. Hit this. Okay. Alright, nice. It still makes a fucking Windows noise for whatever reason whenever I'm using global hotkeys. I don't know why it does that, but now it doesn't. But yeah, we are clicked off of live split and it works every time. If I close and reopen the program, just making sure, if I close and reopen the program and don't click on it, it still works because it'll make the occasional Windows noise. Any more? But it works now. So yeah, I have officially solved that problem. That ticking time bomb that was fucking up my runs, which is global hotkey silliness. Dude, no, and it's funny because you can actually turn off that sound in the Windows settings, but that doesn't save between shutdown and restart. You have to redo that every time you hard reset your computer, or like, you know, restart your computer. I have the same issue with Windows themes, because I kind of hop between contrast mode and like a normal dark theme. And I have to constantly, every time I turn on my computer, I gotta set it up. It's annoying. When in theory, it's supposed to like remember between shutdowns, but it just doesn't, because Windows sucks. But yeah, thank you everybody. Thank you Disbelief for the good vibes. Hope you're all having a great day today. What's up, Chloe? Windows messed up your work. Yeah, Windows is ass, but it's ass, but it's my ass. You know? Watch, this Nestor skip is gonna take like a million tries now. I'm just telling you guys. After that fucking headache of a first attempt.
Okay, rolling. Oh, it's been.
Put on my socks. The AC's blowing. Got any socks down here? Yeah. What attempt number is this? I have yet to finish one run. I have currently gotten one run to Dark Hollow. So this is still like my first like attempt here, really, that I'm working on. I've only been live for 26 minutes. Okay, let's see here.
Okay, rolling. Oh, it's been peaceful
put on some
here
socks.
in the 5 worlds, or is it 6? For a dragon's
Much better,
age.
much better.
We now have 12,000 treasure.
Had a fuck-ass day at work, dude. I hope your day gets a little bit more chill.
What about
If you want to vent about your work, go ahead, man.
Now I understand he's found
Let us know just how shitty it really is.
turn gems into warriors for his cause.
But if not, just kick back and enjoy the run, my friend. What's up, Antiki? Thank you for the good luck. Had a Mac for 3 years, still not used to it. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Way too slow on that connecting jump. Yeah, my first Nestor today was definitely a fluke, and I'm like just not. I don't know. It's so funny because on the first attempt I was feeling like really like, okay, I'm ready to do runs. Now I'm feeling like, okay, here we go. After that, all it took was that first attempt where the timer didn't start to throw my whole like mental off. You know what I mean? 'Cause now I'm like having to, okay, all right, here we go. You know, instead of being excited, it's like now I'm like, here we go. Type beat. So I might do a run with Nestor. I'll give it like a couple more tries on Nestor skip, but right now it's just like literally the Nestor skip button just turned off for me, like mentally, I think. After that first attempt. But I'll give it a couple more tries. If I get close, then we'll grind it. But none of these attempts are like close at all right now.
Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
No, I'm just gonna talk to him. I'm just gonna talk to him. Sue me.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. Free 10 dragons in the artisan world. Then find the balloonist. He'll transport you to the next world.
What about Nasty Nork? I'm going after him.
Find dragons first. That's all I can tell you.
What's up, Beard? Thank you for the good lucks, guys. Yeah, I know, a run with Nestor is pretty upsetting for some of you, I know. But we can, we can bring it back. It ain't over. Some of you guys like to think it's over before it even really begins. It's a common disease of the mind in this hobby. Thank you for the good luck, Aloth. Hope you're doing well. So it should be like a 153, 54 maybe. 55. I'm gonna say 155. 54. So that's plus 19. Can we bring back 20 seconds? We can't in Artisans, but I think in Peacekeepers we might have a chance. In Clifftown. I'm pretty sure Clifftown has time save on these splits. Dry Canyon definitely has time save if I fucking hit the route correctly. Which I might go for. I haven't practiced it today, but I spent a lot of time on it yesterday. I might just go for it in today's runs. I just say fuck it. Chances are I'll get stuck on the bump or spin jump, but it'll be worth it. It'll be worth it just to do it, you know? Really? Did that get all those gems? Hopefully. I think that on the key platform is where I missed the gem on my first attempt today. Uh-oh. Oh, that's not good. Nice. Hitting both the boosts. Give Sykes, thank you for the good luck. Still saving time. Yeah, if I'd have hit that that one flame charge and got the guy's cycle, that would probably be like even like another 3-4 seconds faster. Not a bad Dark Hollow. Got Pep, thank you for the gift. Hope you're doing well today, Pep. Always great to see you. Stoned Hill. Who here is stoned? I am. Oops. Oh my. Jump charge that a little. It's tempting to flame charge that one, it really is. I should really flame charge the other ones. Just because of like how much you slow down going uphill to the first chest like that. That was good. Getting a little better at the Tainu. The Tainu turnaround there. Hopefully the thief isn't fucked up here. No. Still losing like 3 to 5 seconds here. For some sloppiness. Very good. What's up, Claudia? Welcome. And Tulu. Hi. What's up, Crazy Comics? Thank you for the good luck. Another cool fact on the fan games. Yeah, dude. Those fan games are pretty cool. I will play Crisis and Chronalia at some point, I swear. I want to get that one game that's like early release, that's like a guy bouncing around. I'll have to show you guys what I'm talking about. I forgot what it's called. It's like a platformer. Indie platformer. 3D platformer game. It's like super psychedelic looking. Ugh. Can I still make the cycle? No. I'm gonna sit here and wait for him. Oh, come on. Just hit it. Alright, good ending. Yeah, some sloppiness in the first half, but not too bad. Welcome, John Bondi. Hope you're doing well today. No! Fuck! Clipped me right at the end, man. That was looking like such a good glide, too, but just the final polygon gets you on that. Because it juts out. Well, there goes me being a reasonable amount of time. But let's just hope this toasty doesn't go, like, completely atrociously, and we can exit, like, plus 30, okay? Exit plus 30. It's a great... It totally could still be a great run, guys, I swear. Anyway. Am I losing you guys here? Let me know. Ooh. I feel like I might have missed one of those dogs. If I missed one of those dogs, it's a reset. Okay, well I did miss that red there. Give me that. I gotta remember to charge from the platform. You actually don't want to slide off that dog. You don't want to slide off flame him. You want to flame him before even going off the ledge. Flame charge him. Okay, hey, sub 30 seconds behind, I'll take it. For missing Artisan's wall glide. Could be worse. for not getting Nestor Skip and missing Artisan's wall glide, I'll take plus 26, you know? That's like about that time loss, you know? Ooh, hitting that. A little sloppy. I gotta say, I've been hitting the boosts really nicely in this run. Is this run valid, guys, or should I just reset? It's still sub 12. I've definitely no reset runs recently that aren't even that. Aren't even sub 12. I remember there was a time where I wouldn't even continue a run that wouldn't get 1140 or better without Nestor Skip. Back before Nestor was found. There was a time when I was grinding this game that if it wasn't sub 1140, I didn't even fuck with it. Like, I would begrudgingly take like an 1145 or 1140 something. So it's like I'm sort of getting back to that point now. That was like a what, 1150? Like sub 12, you gotta not be mad about that on a no reset, I feel like. Like, yeah, did I lose 30 seconds in the first homeworld? Like, yes. Does that hurt? Yes. But, could be worse. And there's a ton of game ahead of me here, and I think a lot of time save ahead of me. Hopefully in this Peacekeepers, we'll see. If I have a strong canyon and Clifftown, that actually could bring back quite a bit of time. So, who knows? Yeah, but it's been funny, you know, like seeing all the, like Jordy lately posted some, like 1121 Artisan splits. And ideally Artisans is like in the low 1110s with Nestor Skip and everything. Maybe even sub 1110 now with all the strats. Which I obviously have yet to do. But then again, I've also not just been like hard ego resetting Artisans. But we'll get there soon. It's gonna take me, or we'll get there eventually, I should say, not soon. But yeah, I mean, you know, you gotta give it to these Artisans gamers out here. Gotta give it to them. Okay, task route. So boom, drop down here. Nice. Go straight up here. No! Fuck! Alright, we made it. We made it up there. Hopefully spin jump isn't that painful. Oh my god, so hard to get around that without bonking. Nice. Look at that, dude. Oh my god. If I'd have got the first try out of bounds, that would have been a community gold. Everything else was perfect. First try boost, I mean. You guys see the vision now with fucking Task Canyon? Are you guys seeing this? This is what Task Canyon's all about, man. Now here we have to hit a rooftop strats. I mean, we don't have to, but hopefully we hit rooftop strats. Which isn't like new, that's already in record, but still. Still epic. Oh no, is that gonna bonk? Oh god. I lost height on that jump, which is why I got scared. You can see the way I exited off the roof that I lost a little height. And I had enough distance to make up for it, thank god. Oh, he like went early. Super weird. But I'm not complaining. Yeah, that was close. We have Vortex for Spyro 1, so why don't we have Portal for Spyro 2 and Spyro 3? Also Portal. Well, there's portals in this game, too. You're just saying have a category where you just go through every portal? Which is not the same thing as Vortex. Vortexes go through every vortex. This game has portals too, you know. I'll explain the reason why in a moment if you guys are actually curious. Why there isn't a weird, like, any % adjacent category in the other two Spyro games. Which there technically is, actually. And there's also stand on 10 portals, which is the more interesting version of what you just came up with. Stand on 10 portals is a category in all three Spyro games. It's kind of a funny little puzzle challenge. That was a good clip. Man, look at that. I brought it all back. What did I fucking tell you guys? With a good Dry Canyon and Clifftown, I brought all that back. 30 seconds. Brought it back. No problem. Oops. Careful. 14 Talismans is like the old any % of Spyro 2. And Vortex is like the true any % of Spyro 1. And then 40 Orb is the old any % of Spyro 2. And even though Spyro 2 has any %, it's like, it's kind of made fun of because it's like you don't even play any. It's one of those any % games where you play like a small fraction of the game. So it's like not really taken that seriously. Compared to like any % in Spyro 1 or 3, where those are like really long and storied, you know, whatever, competitive categories. Which isn't to say that Spyro 2 any % isn't competitive, but just a different ballgame. It's a lot shorter of a run. So like the length of the run and how much of the game you actually go through has a big impact on how people feel about a given any % adjacent category, you see. So yeah, so like, in other words, Vortex is like the true any % vibe of Spyro 1. Because in Spyro 1 any % you play through more game than you'd expect in an any % run. And then Spyro 2 any % is like you don't play through enough of the game that you expect. So they have other categories like 14 Tally and 40 Orb, which are, you know, also rooted in the game's history as well before any % was so broken. And then in Spyro 3 you have any %, which is actually the closest thing resembling what you imagine an any % Spyro run to be, where you're still going through each homeworld, but like skipping big chunks of it. I don't know. So yeah, in Spyro 3 there's 100 Egg. 100 Egg is the only like non-completion main category, I believe. There's other eggs. There's like 150 egg. There's 149 egg. There's like different egg account, you know, runs. There's probably other miscellaneous categories that I'm forgetting as well in Spyro 3. That are like somewhat popular, perhaps. Bone Dance. Hey, can't forget about Bone Dance. You know. So yeah. All these categories are just came up with in relation to what niche is like still needing to be felt in a game, whether that's a longer any % or a shorter any %. But a lot of these categories you can boil down as like a longer or shorter version of an any % completion. That's really what they are at the end of the day. See if we can get strats here. Oops. Let's hear that fire truck outside. Good lord. Has Sarah ever shown interest in doing Spyro speedruns herself? She did a Vortex run a while back, I think. But just like one, just like a blind Vortex playthrough with me sitting there and telling her what to do, basically. It wasn't like very serious. So I would say no. Besides that, not really. You don't see how Vortex can be a main category if you put a cheat code in? Well, that's alright. I'm not gonna explain it for you. Unless someone else wants me to explain why that is. I'm not gonna, you know. You already know why it is. You're just typing that to be a little fucker, Michael. I know you. You just want me to rant about some shit. You can't make me. Unless other people are curious. What the fuck? Because they vote, but Michael, but why? Why do you think people wanted Vortex to be a main category, despite the fact that it cheats? It only has everything to do with everything I've been talking about up to this point. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna like reiterate myself in circles about the situation. I'm sorry if I sound like a little patronizing, I'm not in the mood to talk circularly about why the rules are the way they are. Unless like people are genuinely confused. I get the feeling that, Michael, you're not actually confused about this, you're just asking questions just to ask questions, which is okay. I love you, thank you for being here. But yeah, I'm not gonna just explain shit endlessly like this. Yeah, Michael Rage Bait Monday. No, it's all good. Again, if anyone's actually curious about any of this stuff, I'm happy to answer. It's just, you know, not trying to say the same things over and over. Do I like Spyro 2 or Spyro 3? Yeah. Love those games. I like this one a bit more, but I do like those other games a lot as well. Even though there's no swimming. I know. I know, I really miss the RNG boss fights from the other games. I really do, but Spyro 1's always gonna have a place in my heart. It's always gonna have the #1 spot. Is there a strat that's satisfying every single time? Yeah, like, the fucking Task Canyon route. There's, like, full routes of levels that are satisfying. If you want to talk about individual strats, like credit skip, I would say, feels satisfying every single time. But it's more just, like, full sections of levels going well that's, like, satisfying, you know what I mean? Ugh. Very nice. Should've just gone on top. Getting RNG'd by the bosses was funny. Sorry, you don't have to apologize for that. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I wouldn't go through the pain of trying to learn those games if you guys didn't enjoy it, so thank you for enjoying it. Enjoy my suffering. I invite you to. The cave wall clip, yeah. Even if you know about it, it takes a little bit of practice to find the exact polygon where to go. But once you, like, see it, you can't, like, unsee it. A little low there. It's like a star formation. It's to the top right of a star formation where, like, 5 polygons meet. Thank God for PS1 graphics. My current world record time, but hit Fasty. Are you talking about 120%, or are you talking about any percent? Because in 120%, Fasty is not faster, because you have to grab all the... you still have to grab all the gems on the obstacle course that you would be skipping by doing Fasty. You know what I'm saying? So if you're talking about this category, that's just straight up wrong. If you're talking about any percent, I would go so far as to say that Composer would probably have a stronger PB than me, even if I did hit Fasty in my current one. In fact, I know he would. So yeah. So I think it's wrong on both fronts, unfortunately. It's okay though, you're allowed to be wrong in my chat. I just ask that you're chill and stoned and happy. Really. You don't have to be smart. Oop. Would have liked to get the other spikes there. It's a little sloppy. Just get the dragon. Kind of like leaving this particular dragon for later, but doesn't matter. Oop. That was funny. Funny little proxy. Oops, missed the slide off. Yeah, I prefer grabbing the dragon here, honestly, but like I said, it doesn't really matter. Rip music. Make sure I got the green. We're good. Okay, dragon only took like a couple frames longer. It's cool. That's the only dragon that has loading issues, or I should say this is the only level with loading issues on this disc. Thank goodness. But I should really get a new one. I should try burning another one. I tried burning a copy once and it didn't work for whatever reason. I'll have to try again. Maybe it like works, but like not with fast disk speed or something. I don't know. My burnt copy of this game. Just the vanilla copy, not the practice codes. Dude, I'm glad you like it, Chocobo. Yeah, I feel like I'm in the... I feel like I'm in a meditative state here. One with the Spyro. Yeah, I do roll at in a couple of spots. The next time I roll is gonna be in like Terrace Village. It's usually slower, but there's some spots where it's nice. I'm so scared going for that. I need to be way more careful doing that. I'm just being so goofy. I definitely need to practice that. Just need to practice this level more in general, so I'm gonna keep it generally safe here. What's up, Jared Holloman? Thanks, David. Oops. Wizard's Square, yeah, my favorite level. Oh, are you still talking about the fan levels? Cool, cool. What's up, Michael? Ugh. Slow. Slowly losing time here, but keeping up with the splits at least. At least I brought it back from a no nester. What other game would I speedrun if Spyro didn't exist? I don't know. I could say, like, I could just name a game, but, like, it wouldn't really be accurate, you know? So, you want me to just, like, name random games that I'm interested in speedrunning? I don't know. Toy Story 2, Katamari Damacy, Crash Team Racing, what else? These are games that don't expect me to play any of these, by the way. Like, just for the... Don't be like, Deo, you said you were gonna play Crash Team... No. You know, I'm gonna be not playing any of these anytime soon, but yeah. Toy Story 2, Crash Team Racing, I've been into Mario Golf speedruns. GTA San Andreas, RuneScape stuff I need to get into. For sure, try to get that timer thing. Old school RuneScape quest speedrunning. So there's just like some speedrun things I'm interested by. Again, not saying I'm gonna do any of them at all anytime soon or ever. But there you go. When I first got into this game, it was kind of between this and Mario 64. Now, I'm not really so interested in that game anymore. For whatever reason. I think it's just sort of ran its course for me. I love it, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's still one of the best platformers ever made. Just not a game I'd be interested in spending many more. I think I've spent already so many casual hours in that game and watching as a viewer that it's like, I'm already like over it before I even like get started on a serious speedrun journey in that game, you know? I don't know if that makes sense. There's not a lot of games I feel that way about, but Mario 64 I do feel that way about. As if I've already like played it so much, or it's like, I've had enough. I don't need to play it more just to get good at speedrunning it. You know? Not that interested. It's a long way to say I'm not interested. I'm just too lazy. Kingdom Hearts is another speed game I like to watch. KH1. Gonna lose some time here. Did I master some strats? That would be a strong way of putting it. I don't know, I can like go on top of the castle without the fucking cannon. Does that count? Michael out here copy pasting. This guy. Oh my god. Did I get them all? No. Where is it? Wait, what? Where's the gem? Did I get this guy's gem? Where is it? Am I like tripping, or where is this gem, everybody? I thought I missed the gem from like one of those guys over there, but then like it's not there. So, I'm just gonna like go back through. Maybe I should just death abuse and go back. No way the gem like fell through the ground or something, right? Like, oh no, it's this. Oh, I missed this. I was about to say. Good thing I checked. I wouldn't have checked if I hadn't have thought I missed that one guy. Alright, well, we're losing a lot of time here. Let's see how bad the damage is. It's gotta be at least like a minute, right? It's a great speedrun. Hey man, you gotta give it to me. I was able to get back on a 121 pace. Up until that point. It's about a minute. Yeah, about a minute. See if I can get it back under a minute behind here. Still keep it 122able. What's up, Jordy? Thank you for the good luck. Yeah, good thing we checked that. Why did I not flame charge that? Ooh, yeah. Got a little too close to him. Not catching the cycle. It's cool. Gotta wait the cycle anyway, so let's not be too hasty here. Where's Nitrovsky? I don't know. Haven't talked to him in months. He wasn't big. He was never like a big streamer, you know. Like he never was big. He did his like 117 grinds and whatever, task grinding, and that was that. He probably just has like a normal life, you know, that isn't like chronically online, always having to like prove that I exist and am alive and stuff. Like, wow, like how noble is that? Like a person that just streams as a hobby and does speedruns, like, and then, you know, maybe it just goes away for a while and then comes back when they feel it. I gotta imagine that. Couldn't be me. Anyways, save like 5 seconds there, even with a suboptimal cycle. I'll take it. Bro, Brooking Dot, yeah, thank you for the Prime. Hope you're doing well today. If anyone else is enjoying the stream, feel free to follow in Brooks' footsteps and hit me with that free Prime sub on Twitch. Link to my Twitch stream is in the description on YouTube. And there's merch down there too, if you want. Let's see if I can get this double flame here. Nope. Whoop. That fucking one flame like straight up in the air. Guys, I think that was not it. I don't think the fan chests were up there. No, I missed the red. I'll have to grab it on my way back. Someone remind me. Red fuck. Later. Maybe a little detour. I'll look at that sub in just a minute, by the way. Thank you, though. Shady Ken, thank you for the Prime. Love you, Shady. Shady Oasis. Oh, should have gone for the, well, I don't know. That was a hard one to read. You're the elephant in Shady Oasis. You're one of the little guys. You're Shorty. Okay, I gotta get the red. Red fuck. Look at that. That beautiful recovery routing there by me. I'm a genius. Oops. I've never tried to get a free breakfast at a hotel I wasn't staying at, but I know it is a thing you can do. As long as you don't look like all disheveled or anything. As long as you don't look like obviously homeless and mooching off of a free breakfast, then you usually get away with it. But a lot of breakfast, like hotel breakfasts, will be in a closed off area. I've noticed, like when we were in Kansas City, like the breakfast area like required a key card to access. So some hotels are like that. Yeah, if you just like wear something like, you know, upscale, yeah, if you wear khakis and a button up, like you'll look like you're staying there. Yeah. Maybe have like a suitcase or something. Who needs that gem? I definitely did. Yeah, if you have a friend staying at a hotel with free breakfast, you could definitely mooch. For sure. This is slow. No! You really can't do this start much slower than this. And it's funny how much I practiced it yesterday. I just basically un-engineered all my muscle memory there. Did it bad. It's cool though. Oops. Very sloppy start there. Make it. Oh, a dude tried to dine and dash, you're saying, Mike, Megan? Happens every day. Whether people realize what they're doing or not, like in your case. Happens every day. Pull it off on accident. Yeah, I mean, it sucks for the servers. But, you know, at the same time, if people are coming in your establishment and, like, you're hoping for, like, tips and, you know, and all this, like, it has to be pretty... You gotta keep a close eye on the dining room, you know? You gotta watch that shit like a hawk, unfortunately. It's like people... You'll look away for one moment and then, like you said, some shit like that'll happen and it's like, well... But usually most restaurants will notice, like, if someone tries to dine and dash, like, even if they make it out of the restaurant, like, they'll still call the cops and stuff. Like, it's not something you can just, like, oh, okay, I made it off the premises, I'm good now, you know? Oh, I got them both. Ooh. Come on, dude, just give me the fucking, this is such a bad treetop. Oh my god, I'm alive. Somehow. That was extreme. That was just sloppy all around. Have I ever death abused and didn't have an extra life? Yeah, I've done that tons of times, actually. Especially in Twilight Harbor, if I'm not paying attention. That's usually where I'll accidentally game over my death abuse. Because you're supposed to death abuse to 0 in that level. So if you're not paying attention, you'll very easily death abuse on 0. Which is not exactly good. How long did it take to grow my beard? It takes me like, if I were to shave it all off to get back to this point, it'd take me like maybe 2 or 3 months. In 1 month, it would be pretty grisly already. So like 1 month to, from complete shave to like, you have a beard, it's like a month. Maybe like 2-3 weeks at the most. But to having like a long beard, it takes like just that many more months, basically. But for where my beard is at right now, it's like 2 or 3 months worth of growing. Not like crazy or anything. Yo, Steven. What up, Steven? Hope you're doing well today, my friend. How's life? How's school? Did you graduate? You graduated yet, didn't you? Tis the season to go to fucking school. I live right by a high school, actually. It's pretty funny seeing like all the high schoolers do like burnouts and shit in the parking lot. These kids think they're invincible. Compared to me, they probably are. Yeah, when your mustache hairs get stuck in your mouth, that's like the worst. That's why I don't really trim my beard much, but I do trim my mustache with scissors. Because if you use like a shaver or something for that, then it doesn't preserve the length as well. So yeah, people who have beards know about the fucking scissors on the mustache strat, so that way you can kiss people and eat food more easily. You're tired? Love to hear it, man. Enjoy your comfy rest. Graduate next month. Nice. Good lucks to you. All right, so say an early GG's to you. It's always a GL until it's a GG, you know? You guys are gamers. You guys know what I mean. Okay, I'm not going for the Farnia version here. I'm gonna keep it safe. No, dude. Fuck. It's because I went around the back, man. Idiot. Oh, there goes like 30 seconds. See, again, it's like I unlearned the old way that I do it, so now I'm like... Now my muscle memory is fucked. Well, since I already failed it once, I might as well go for the Farnia version now. Where I use the D-pad, go around the back. And I missed. Epic. Yeah, that needs some work, everybody. That needs some big work. And I fucked that up. Just fucking everything up over here. This is truly the worst case scenario right now. Probably losing another 30 seconds to a minute here. Let me get the supercharge over there. So yeah, thanks to a missed gem in Magic Crafters, I lost a minute, and thanks to this level, I'm losing like a minute, basically. So 122 definitely dead. Hopefully still 123able, though that is very sus at this point. Gonna be another underwhelming run for the books, ladies and gentlemen. But I hope you guys are still enjoying it. Because that's the only thing that keeps me going on runs like this. So post an emote if you're kicking it and enjoying it. And I love you. Letting it all grow out. Leave it a goatee. Give it a year. Yeah, dude. Good luck. Good luck on your bearded journey. Beard growth journey. Wow, I missed like every box there. That was ass. On the bright side, I do have some delicious slow-cooked braised beef that's currently on the back burner in my on my kitchen stove. Got a big old chuck roast from Walmart. Started cooking that shit down all low and slow like. That shit's gonna be insanely good. And then I'm gonna have that over rice, and in between the beef and the rice, I'm gonna put some garlic chili oil. And some habanero pickled red cabbage that I made with lime. Amazing! It's gonna be the best dinner ever, everybody. And get this, I'm also really excited to meal prep for Sarah. And the reason why is because, you know, when she's here working at home, obviously I'm like the cook in the relationship, so when she's here working every day, she wakes up a lot earlier than me, and I'll obviously be streaming for a big chunk of the day. So, she finds herself, and I'm sure many of you guys can relate to this, but she orders a good amount of DoorDash. I'm not going to say she does it every day, but, you know, definitely a few times a week she'll order DoorDash. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to fucking meal prep you some English muffin breakfast and sausage, like, sandwiches and burritos, and with, like, potato and cheese and stuff, like... Just give you some, like, little quick microwave snacks that are, like, actually not bad for you and cheap. So I'm probably gonna get going on meal prepping those tonight after I have dinner, and then go for my second walk of the day. I've also been walking twice a day. So I've been really, like, you know, ever since I took a day off from streaming, like, a few days ago, I've really just been on, like, I don't want to say, like, a health kick, but, like, something along those lines. Just been a lot more active in terms of my physicality. Chickpea salad, that sounds pretty good. I love me some good chickpeas. I had a really great, at the Indian restaurant the other day, I had a fucking amazing chana masala, which is like a chickpea curry. And that shit was hot. That shit was spice level 4, baby. I was shitting, like, fire after that. My shoulder definition. Yeah, I mean, that's most of what you can see on the camera. I still got, you know, like, some excess body fat for sure. I'm not, like, getting ripped or anything. I'm just trying to stay more active. It's not even so much about, like, losing weight, because I still eat, like, a shit ton. It's just more about, like, not letting all those calories just fester and make me lethargic and slow and lazy. Not just having a big meal and then just sitting on the couch, like, all night, you know? Which is what I would do normally. Playing RuneScape and shit. Well, it's funny, because I'm sitting here, I'm streaming, sitting in a chair for like 3-4 hours. Then it's like, get done streaming, cook, and then, you know, eat a big-ass dinner, and then sit on the couch for like 3-4 hours and go to bed, you know? So breaking that lifestyle up with, like, the 2 walks every day has been so fucking... It's been such a good, like... So good. So good for my overall energy levels. Push-ups are showing. Thank you. Got the buff cake over here. Look at me. Yeah, dude, I did like 25 before runs today. Feeling buff. Yeah. But yeah, thank you, Crows, and thank you, Inphysio, for the good luck. Mince and taters, dude, hell yeah. Dude, I love lamb, but Sarah doesn't like lamb, so I don't usually end up cooking it. But yeah, lamb is really good. It's quite the delicacy. Or like if you go to a fucking like, God, what was the African place we went to? I had like a goat curry at an African place. I think it was, I forgot what country in Africa, but it was super good. Goat curry and jollof rice. That shit went hard. How to prepare a grapefruit? Yeah, you just peel it like an orange. Pretty simple fruit. Grapefruits don't have like a big pit or anything, do they? I don't believe they do. They're not like peaches or pomegranates. They're not like complicated like that. You just eat it like an orange, basically. I need this life. How to suck dick with a grapefruit, dude. Classic video. Dare I go for the pause exit? I mean, this run's already dead. I kind of want to just go for it. I'm sending it. Did I do it? Yes! 300 gems. I did it. Nice. You end up doing the menuing so fast that it's like, did I get it? The trick is you pause before the game takes control away. Hold on. Ugh! Give me that! No, I'm too slow. You gotta go so fast there at the start. I always sleep on how fast you gotta go. You gotta be so locked in and ready for that. So at the end of every- to those who are confused why that trick was crazy, at the end of every flight level, the game takes control away from you and makes Spyro do this like big swoop up, flying up into the air animation that takes 4 seconds and is unskippable. But it is skippable if you crash into a wall, or if you pause on that particular level, if you pause within 2 frames of hitting the final helicopter and quit, then you'll quit before that animation can play, but you still have collected everything. So yeah, flight levels in this game, man. Kind of wild. They're kind of really basic until like the last second. And then it's like, oh shit, animation skip. But yeah, Composer does that pause exit. That pause is obviously very risky, because if you mistime it, then you basically have to do the whole level again. And Composer did that in the any % world record. Which is pretty cool. Which is why I'm inspired to like do it. Also, Luminescent Sky does it in their PAL. Oh, dude, what the... Okay, so what I'm... Never mind. I meant to do different movement there than what happened. Good thing the dragon's right here, though. Instead of charge jump, I meant to jump charge like that. It's cool. It's gonna... No! Damn it, dude. Good. Fucking up everything, man. Yeah, there's Aldi's in America. Aldi's nuts. No, yeah, Aldi's a grocery store in America. It's got like different stock than what you'd see at like in Aldi in the UK, but it's still a bargain grocery store. In fact, a lot of people prefer Aldi over like Costco or other options. I usually end up going to either Walmart or Kroger because those are the closest to me, but technically Aldi or Costco do have better deals depending on what you're buying. No, dude, fuck. How many lives? Damn, I have 0 lives. Fuck. Damn it, dude. This is not going well. But I have to finish this. I am gonna finish this run today, everybody, no matter how ugly it is. We're already 2 minutes behind. This is gonna be like 3 minutes behind now. I'm well on my way for a 125 here. So what I'll do is, instead of supercharging, I do need the key is the problem. So like what I should do is I should clean up this whole area. This is what I should do, hold on. Clean up this whole area, come back, get the key, and then finish the level that way. Hello. Of course. So fucking sloppy. Everything just going completely off the walls, terrible. Missing that. Like, I just can't have anything. This is a level where you either get everything or you just can't have anything. It's against the rules for me to have anything. It's funny because, like, I feel like on a subconscious level, the movement is, like, such that I'm, like, kind of causing my own demise here. It's, like, self-inflicted. Like, I can't have anything. Type beat. Like, I can't just, like, fucking clutch up and just start playing good. Like, it's just impossible now. Like a switch flipped. And now, like, I'm insisting on barely missing everything. Like, that almost missed. Like, I don't trust anything I'm doing now. Playing with all the hesitation. Alright. Enough self-loathing. Look at that, beautiful. Now we gotta go grab the key. And I should probably grab a life. Oh, I went the wrong way. No, this is like a deplorable recovery here. This run is mentally tiring me right now. Okay, don't do a turnaround, just go this way. Grab this life, because why not? Oh, actually, I didn't realize I got up to 1 already there. Man. That was, I'm gonna say it, that was the worst case scenario in that level. I did everything wrong. I did everything wrong that you could possibly do in that level. That's pretty amazing. Probably lost 2 or 3 minutes there. Like, it was kind of impressive, like, how much I was able to just keep fucking stuff up there. Like, that's kind of next level, like, fuck. Alright, well anyways, I'm done hating on myself right now. Let's try to keep it going here. Try to shut my mouth about reviewing this gameplay. Obviously, it's all bad. But nothing. Try to play. Shut the fuck up, but shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? I gotta shut the fuck up. But fuck. You can keep hate. You guys can hate on me. How's this run going, guys? How's this run making you feel? Let me know in the chat. Is it as bad as I'm making it seem? You'd love to buy a honey bun from 7-Eleven? They're okay. I prefer cinnamon rolls, personally. They're just like hyper-processed sugar pastry thing. But you know, I don't have like the biggest sweet tooth in the world, so I don't have like a... I don't usually have much desire for these types of confections. I got Sarah a nice piece of vanilla bean butter cream cake. Boom. It only took me like 3 tries. Even the fucking words is like not first try. Everything in this game is second try, and so is my sentences. Vanilla bean buttercream cake. Vanilla bean buttercream cake. Got her a slice of that shit from Kroger yesterday. It was looking pretty nice. Cheese Danish. I'm not into cheese Danish. You guys are listing all of my like least favorite pastries right now. How about like a fucking ham and cheese and jalapeno croissant? How about those? Those are like okay. But you know what the best kind of savory pastries are? The ones that you go to like Porto's or like one of these Italian places and they have like stuffed, God, what are they like? I don't know if they're like croissants or what, but like they have like a meat filling. I don't even know how to describe it. Like almost like a samosa. Red, yellow, leather, yellow. Red buttercream. Fuck. Vanilla bean butter butt the buttercream, the red vanilla. Meat pie, no, like a cream pie, meat pie, yellow butter. You like chocolate croissant? I only like croissant never mind. I'm done. croissant schlit, chalk launch. That's the only pastries I eat. Fuck. How have I started this run so strong and like ended so poorly? This run was truly a downward spiral. Wow, Waxy, I'm extremely sorry to hear that, man. I love you. And I hope you, taking care of yourself. I hope everyone here is taking care of, not just you, but I hope everyone here is doing the best, getting by. A lot of fun going to Weatherspoon. Sending love to Chad, dude. Thank you, man. You have a very big heart for that. Fuck. Too fast. Pain. I do need a death abuse anyway, so I might as well take one here. Dude. I blew all those guys up? Alright. Come on. Real bush league stuff. I don't know, like, like I said, I'm gonna just not talk too much right now. Just play out the run. I don't have much else to say about this run. But the feels are heavy right now for sure. Like, I don't mean to laugh. I mean, it's just like, god damn, man. Like, fuck. Life really just comes out of nowhere like that, huh? Like, you know, you're thinking you're on a good run one day, and then by the end of it, it's like you don't even know what to do. But yeah, I gotta just keep breathing here. Keep it moving. Keep it strong. Don't get too lost in the sauce. You found 3 engorged ticks on you. Dude, I feel like today has just been like a bad news kind of day. I feel like everyone coming in here has got bad news, which is okay. I mean, I'm not upset with you guys about it. It's not your fault. But damn. The vibes are heavy. Everything about today is just bad news for some reason. I wonder if I have the power within me to do anything about that. But yeah, I hope you guys' ailments or troubles, you know, resolve or accept or what have you. This run is giving me trouble. I know it's nothing compared to what you guys are going through, but this run's giving me trouble, for sure. So here's to all of us getting through whatever issues we're struggling with, minor or small, internal or external. Or somewhere in between, like a tick sucking your dick. Whatever thing you're dealing with. Hopefully we can all get through whatever. Just out of nowhere, it's just like, damn, we're really dealing with shit today. Just damn. Damn! Oh, make it. You finally have a good girlfriend. Congrats. Congrats. I hope you two have a fabulous future together. You want me to make more TikTok videos? Maybe. Probably not. Maybe if I was serious about actually creating, I would do that. Oh my god! Instead of just sitting here playing this category all day. Alright, we are officially green sparks right before credit skips. I will go, since this run is ass, I will go out of my way to, not death abuse, but to grab rats. Your sister-in-law died? I'm really sorry to hear that, John. That sucks, man. I don't know if you were like close to her, but if you were, or even if you weren't, I'm sorry that you lost someone close to you. I might need to take a break after this run. This run, like, is just... again, I'm not it's nobody's fault. It's just like, damn. I need to tell. I definitely need a break after this run. I need a real mental reset here. Yeah, I'm like kind of depressed with you guys right now. Is that like fair to say? I know it's like my depression perhaps pales in comparison. Not that it's a competition, but all I gotta say is damn. I hope we all can find some happiness somewhere, even if not today. Me personally, I'm gonna try to find some happiness in today's grind and today's run. But if that's not the wavelength anybody here is on, I totally get it. That wasn't supposed to happen, by the way. Congrats on the 2-year wedding anniversary, Billy. Hope you guys have like a fun party planned or something. Goat head curry. You know, Skywalker, can someone tell Skywalker to skip forward in the video? I think he's responding to something I said like half an hour ago. I'm not gonna do it myself. Alright, go for this. And I missed it, it's okay. Shit! Man, I'm so bad at that momentum conservation from the Tuval strat, dude. I should, you know what? When I watch Tuval do it, he doesn't let the flop go down as far. I think mine gets a little too out of control. I think I gotta cut off the flop like a little early. I don't know, dude. That's enough momentum still. I think I might have missed it. GG. That run is terrible. I mean, I'm just gonna say it. Like that was such a bad run. Interestingly, it was 121 pace up until Magic Crafters, till the end of Magic Crafters, where I realized I lost a minute grabbing a gem in Magic Crafters. I lost another minute. What happened in Haunted Tower? I like fucked up Wizard Proxy like multiple times in Haunted Towers. I lost like 2-3 minutes in Lofty, and then I lost like I guess like 3 minutes like just in Cove. No, I mean I don't know, dude. I lost a lot of minutes everywhere basically. So yeah, GG. I got through that. Also, I'm just kind of feeling like just the vibes are just heavy right now, you know, a lot of heavy things being kind of shared. Again, I'm not upset with you guys, but it's just like the vibes are very heavy right now for me. So I need to stand up and just be right back. I should do another run, I really should. So I'm gonna try to like rally myself up here, but right now I'm not like in a good headspace for it, if I'm being honest. I really am not feeling good after that first run. I'm just generally not feeling good right now, so just emotional. But I'll take a little break, stand up for a minute, maybe I'll feel a little better if I come back. I don't want to just like pussy out just because I'm like not in the mood or whatever, so. Yeah, so give me a few minutes, I'll be right back, and yeah. Thanks everybody thanks for sticking around, everyone who did on this run. This run was truly terrible, so the fact that you guys watched it means the world to me. It makes me very, very happy that you guys are here for that. So I will be right back. And thank you for the gift, Pep. Love you. come. Yo, Captain's Pixie, thank you for the 13 months. Says, yo, hope you've been well. Thanks for streaming all the time. And good luck with the rest of your runs. Thank you, Captain's Pixie. That sub gave me energy. That gave me power and purpose. So thank you so much for that. I needed that. Before we get into run number 2 here. Run number 1 felt pretty bad. It was bad. It was a 128. Just felt pretty bad all around. So hopefully run number 2 I can try to stay a little locked in better. And just generally try to keep a better attitude. Try not to get so like depressed doomer about it as if it goes badly, you know. It's not working. But yeah, just like first run today, I'll give it like 5 Nestor attempts. If I'm not getting close with them, I won't even bother. It was funny because my first attempt today, I got first try Nestor, and then my timer didn't start because of live split, you know, quirks. Ooh, that was close, actually. That almost worked. That could have really worked, actually. What's up, Ash? Thank you for the good luck. Shared sorrow. Yeah, I was oddly, it was something about like the run being like going progressively worse and feeling futile, like coupled with people sharing like bad news in my chat, which again, that's not you guys' fault. You know, I'm not like upset with anyone. It was just like, but those two things together really like gave this like heavy like vibe to me, you know, that I was just like, I don't normally get so moved like by my chat room that it's like, that I'm like so affected. But on that last run, I really was, you know, I really was just like so affected by any like story. Oh, my dog's brother died or something. It's like, oh my God, dude, I'm genuinely so sorry. Like I wish, you know, obviously like I wish I could provide solace for you, you know, but there's obviously nothing I could say that could take pain like that away. And so like, again, that like realization mixed with being on a bad run just made me feel just so like, I don't know. I'm definitely sharing in some of the depression a little bit. But I don't want to be, obviously none of that like matters now. Like I need to just try to chill and not let that vibe. I'm gonna continue this run. I'm gonna not let that vibe dominate the rest of the stream or anything. I want to try to overcome that feeling. As real as it is, as okay as it is to feel depressed at times, I'm gonna try to overcome that and have a, you know, just be generally more positive attitude this run. I don't gotta be like toxic about it, but you know what I mean. Just not be so doomer. Yeah, no Nestor skip on this run. There's no benefit to doing rat proxy in 120%. You could do the levels out of order, but that's not faster. I'm an idiot. I forgot whether I did the strat or not. Silly. Oh my god, come on. Good. No, but it both runs today. Like, I fucking bonk right before, you know, getting the cycle on that guy. So annoying. No, I mean, it's just, like, today is, like, one of those days where, like, anytime I make a mistake, it's like, now we're on a cascading waterfall of mistakes. Like, it's just, I don't really have that, like, recovery, like, get back into it kind of sense right now. It's like, I start making a mistake, like, maybe I have a little bit of that, but then, like, after the second or third mistake in a level, it's like, alright, I get, like, mentally, it's like, alright, I give up, you know? And I start, like, talking and shit. I need to shut the fuck up and really try to focus to overcome that. Really tough. Today's a tough day to have good recovery. Doing Dark Hollow last in 120%, you're saying? I'm pretty sure that's been looked at and has been confirmed slower, but feel free to look into it yourself. Let me know what you find. At best, it's like not that much slower. You know, in all reality, it might be like a couple seconds slower. It's not like unviable or anything. Same thing with like Rat Proxy to switch the level order in Nasty's world. It's like, yeah, you could do that and like maybe lose a couple seconds. It's just not the fastest thing, as far as I understand. But maybe I'm wrong. Thank you, JT. Thank you, Master. Yeah, I hope I can do it. So far, this run is not very promising in the I can do it department. Still very much trying to adjust my mentality still in this Artisans. New route. Did I fuck something up? Or are you referring to the thief? The thief thing is like relatively new, I guess you could say. I did it in world record though. There. Who? Who were? Something smells rotten. I'm telling you guys, today is like bad day. It's bad news day. Everybody here, and I hate to curse you guys with this, those of you who are having a good Monday so far, but there's gonna be something that pisses you off today that like is really like not fair and not your fault that's gonna bother you today. Cause that's just been like the trend with everyone here. Myself included. Yeah, it's like, it's really hard. I can't like explain why this is, but like, I went into stream today like with a good like attitude, good energy level, but for whatever reason, it is so hard to fight the Doomer vibes. Yeah, like I'm trying so hard to kill these Doomer vibes and it's just not happening. I can't, like, Like, what can you do, you know, if bad shit is gonna happen all the time, you know, like, to people, and it's like, fuck, man. You can't help but feel bad, like, that just is what it is. I can't, like, will that feeling out of existence. It sucks. And then that, like, translates into my gameplay, and I'm, like, not playing as well. Do you guys see the issue here? So I might have to, like, I hate to be, like, this doomer about it, but I might have to call it early at some point today. Just because, like, I'm finding it very difficult to overcome this vibe. And it's not just you guys, it's not just like what you guys are saying in my chat, it's like me. It's like in my head mentally. I'm really trying not to pin this on my chat here, you know? It's not you guys' fault. For sharing bad news or whatever, like, that's fine. You should be able to say whatever you want in my chat, and that doesn't affect my run, you know? But yeah, today I am failing in that department. I'm failing in not letting the vibes affect me. Okay, plus 20. We're plus 30. We gotta keep going for now. We gotta keep it moving. I think it'll help if I talk less. I think talking less will help me, like, accept and move on from these feelings. So I'm gonna try that. And thanks for watching, everybody. Thank you for the good luck, KO. Damn it. Come on. So hard to hit that double. Damn it, dude. Just give me the gem. Maybe too late. See, it's like I can feel the energy. It's like that feeling of like you feel the energy leaving your body. You feel like the desire to do good, like, physically evaporate from you. It's like I feel my arms like getting like tired in this. It's such a weird sensation to be so like emotionally dependent. It's like the moment I make like 2 or 3, I can handle like 1 or 2 mistakes in a level. Once I start making like 3+ mistakes, I just feel the energy leave my arms, like as I'm pressing the buttons. Like the desire to like, to live, like, or whatever, to do good, like just kind of evaporates away. Fuck. Come on. Crazy. Beard, thank you for the 5 gifts. That was very sweet of you, Beard. Really trying to anything to raise the vibes here, dude. I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you. Trying to lift me out of this funk somehow. Thank you, though. Do 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 do. Doomer about the game or in general. I don't want to like keep talking about this too much. There's nothing but to answer your question, there's nothing going on in my life right now that's bad. I'm having a great life, right? In fact, I went into stream today actually very hopeful. It's kind of interesting actually. At the start of stream I was particularly hopeful. Not necessarily for good runs, but just for like good vibes. And now I'm like just struggling and stressing over bad vibes that aren't even real. Just fake bad vibes that I'm like manufacturing in my fucking head. totally lost in the sauce. Trying to overcome it. It's so hard. I'm overcoming like a fake monster that I've created in my head. You know what I mean? You guys ever been there? And the more I talk about him, the more power he gets. This, you know, abstract monster. Isn't that weird? Is the game darker? I did switch to a different capture card. Are the colors as good as they used to be, or are they worse? Should I make it brighter again? Let me know. Or if you don't care, just don't type anything. Just type an emote. Type a spinning Spyro. It looks fine really. Flame later. Okay guys, I'm gonna mess with the since we're being nitpicky about the capture card, I'm gonna mess with it in between levels. I know you guys aren't asking me to do that, but I'm gonna do that. I'm just telling you. That will probably come at the cost of this run being any good at all, but I'm under the impression this run is not going to be good either way. so I'm going to just play with these settings here until we agree on it's better now or whatever. But I'll let you know whenever I change it. Again, I have to do it like between levels because I don't have enough time on dragons. Yeah, I'm hearing a lot about the saturation. I'm gonna turn down the contrast, I think, which is causing that effect. And someone complained also about the sharpness, I believe, so I'll see if there's a filter for that I can turn off as well. Nice, first try on that. Yeah, if I'd have just hit that first try on my first run today, it would have been like a community gold or something. This one probably not, though. Oh, should have charged off there. Yeah, fuck that up. Really slow there. Come on. Ugh. What's up, Real Luis? Thank you for the good luck. What up? Nice. Oh, close. Still saving some time. Not bad, not bad. Okay, I'm going to turn the contrast down a little bit. Turn the saturation down as well. Is that better? Or I can turn the contrast up and the saturation down. There. Yeah, how's that? Let me know if this is better now. In terms of it being less washed out looking. Still too dark. Are other people in agreement with that? Looks excellent. Dude, I'll keep adjusting it until it doesn't anymore. Don't tempt me, because I will. Looks better now. But does it look perfect, my friends? Fuck, I'm like throwing the run. I'm throwing the run over nothing, by the way. I mean, not like this run was any good enough. Looks good. I don't know. You guys, I don't trust you guys. I feel like the nitpickers are still nitpicking. I don't know. Any nitpickers? Oh, you guys have the floor. It's a tad saturated still, and dark, right? And then someone was complaining about sharpness as well. I'll mess with those factors in a minute. Not good enough. Right. Yeah, it doesn't look like reignited. What the fuck? The sharpness is fixed now. I'll turn the saturation down to 0 and the contrast up in hopes that it makes it brighter but less washed out. Give me a sec though. Oh, the brightness is actually a negative value right now, so I'll have to set that to 0. You don't want to turn up the brightness on a capture card because it creates this like grayscale effect, or like graying effect. Okay, so set the brightness to 0. Oh man, it doesn't even let me input numbers. That's so cool. I get the other guy. Yeah. So, I could have just checked looking this way. Hello. Right. Gotta just. Oh god. Gotta just pull the sliders. There we go. There. Saturation down. Contrast up. Did that help, or is it still too dark? It's still too dark, right? But I helped make it less washed out. Nitpickers, where are you at? This is your moment to nitpick my capture card colors and quality and brightness and washed outness and darkness and all that. Give me your thoughts. I just changed it slightly before I entered this level. I will not rest till every nitpicker has been appeased. Meanwhile, all the stoned people here are like, it looks the same. Excuse me. It's much worse looking now? Okay, great. I'll switch it back 1 minute. Looks pale. So I will turn the brightness back down to -11 or whatever it was, and then put it back to where everything was. For the quick kill there. Okay, nice Windows noises. Alright, turn saturation back up, brightness back down. Contrast back down. Is that better or worse now? Thank you for the good luck, Michael Link. Is it perfect now? That's how, this is basically what it was at before Shemp. It's perfect. Give it a few levels to really decide, my dear nitpickers. We give it a few levels, because some levels are just brighter than others. This is like kind of a, I don't know what this one would be. But either way, I'll leave it like this for now. Don't touch it. Are you guys tired of me messing with it? You guys don't even care how it looks anymore. You just want me to focus on the run, huh? Be honest. I don't know. It still looks a little washed out. Where are my nitpickers at? Come on. I'll just leave it like this. It's fine. Man, I call the nitpickers out and they're like, they get all quiet, you know? What's up with that? I hate macaroni. Yeah, the nitpickers need time to analyze. It's true, it's true. Give them a few levels here. But just based off what it looks like on my shitty smart TV monitor, it looks, still a little saturated. Like the whites are too bright. That's just what it looks like to me. I may not be looking through the best situation. I fucked with the hue. No, I didn't change the hue. The hue's still at 0. It's the same hue. I can do that, but I did not do that. It's because the lightness of the color saturation. I turned the saturation down. That's affecting the lightness of some of the brighter colors. So like reds look more pinkish with the saturation turned down. I can turn it back up though. I'll turn up the saturation a little bit. Oh shit. You think it looks fine? I don't know. Alright. Get me up there. Nice. Yo, EPJ, thank you for the resub 1 sec. Or the super chat, rather. I'll read your message in just a moment. It looks normal now? I didn't even barely do anything. Is it good now? Did I fix it or something? I like barely clicked like 1 click in a direction during the dragon. Alright. EPJ says, good luck on the run today. Keep the mood up. For your 2 cents, the game's looking perfect. Go lower contrast, higher saturation, but that is you. And also KGP with 2 gifts earlier. I totally missed. If you're still here, KGP, thank you, thank you. Oh, he's actually just telling me right now in my chat that I missed them, dude. Yeah, I'm sorry, bro. No, that's my bad. I'm like a shit streamer. Like, I'm so sorry for that. I should have caught those. I didn't hear the alert, but I should have seen it on my display here. I am so sorry, dude. I understand if you decide to never subscribe to me again. So yeah, so I'm gonna leave the capture like this. I know it still has some work to be done, but yeah. Here's too much blue, too saturated. Yeah, that's what it looks like to me. But you know. But yeah, thank you for 2 gifts, KGP. Thank you for the super chat, EP. Thank you for the gifts, Beard. Am I missing anyone today? I don't think I'm missing anyone else. I'm stressing. Can you guys tell I'm stressed? Too many things to do. Fix the game capture. Thank people. Talk to people. Listen to a fucking garbage truck back up. Do a good run. I'm a little overstimulated. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I think, as I said earlier, what's gonna help me is if I shut the fuck up a little bit and try to just like focus on one thing at a time. So I'm done messing with the game capture for now. Sorry if it looks bad. And just sorry in general for being a total bitch today. So let me lock in here and try to get it. I don't know. Try to relax a little. Fan fuck? Did I miss a fan chest? You mean on my last run, right? Like you're saying pay attention to that fan chest on this run? Even though we haven't hit it yet. Normally, I think this is your confusion, is I ran past it in the homeworld, but I'm supposed to grab it on the next homeworld. During a supercharge. I think that might be the confusion here. Okay. Which is why I missed it in my last run, because I like went too high on it with the supercharge. Yeah, I didn't like fully explain that for people, but it wasn't that like I forgot about it or anything. Okay. Just did it bad. Whew. It's stressful. Can you guys feel the stress like emanating from me right now? I've gone from, this is like, I'm doing better because like I've gone from being like a futile, depressed, sad bitch to now I'm just like stressed out. I'm like, oh my god, I'm like overwhelmed with tasks. Like I've just been all over the place emotionally today in this game. Not stable at all. Maybe it has to do with all the weed I've been smoking. That could be it. Save 10 seconds, okay. I'm not that far behind, actually. You were joking about the chest? Dude, everyone's thinking that you were trying to have sex with a desk fan, Chris Campbell. Is that what you meant? Was that the joke? Is that you actually like having sex with fans IRL? Because obviously I would never forget that fan chest in a run, but... sometimes Chris forgets to do his daily fan gooning. Fan sexual. Anxiety and weed, yeah, pretty much. God damn it. I'm the best. What did you do? Oh my god, almost fell there. Why no show up? Why what no not show up? Your message? I don't know. Sometimes these, like the on-screen chat client that I'm looking at, sometimes it doesn't, like, sometimes it'll miss a message or two. Has that been happening to anybody else here? With this new backup chat that I've been using? Multi-chat? Has anyone been getting, like, message drops? Because it used to happen on my old chat, on the Allura chat, but since I've been using this one the last week. Any dropped messages? when it comes to saying red fuck or like cursing, you got to remember, so it looks like it's a problem that YouTube chat is having exclusively, which tells me that it has to do with YouTube's auto moderation, which is a thing I have on in my YouTube chat to help prevent bots and spamming and stuff. So the reason why your messages aren't showing up if you're on YouTube is probably because it has something that auto mod catches, and then it sends it to Megan for approval, or one of my mods in the YouTube chat, before it gets posted. It needs to be approved. I'm not sure if it tells you when a message is like pending approval or not. Does it? But I imagine it would. Yeah, so like you'll know if your messages aren't posting from that, because it'll be like message awaiting approval or whatever. You're saying it's not that, Chris? Well, I don't know. Because it looks like there's not. It looks like everyone else has been getting their messages fine, unless I'm like misreading chat. What's up, my Luke man? Also, you got to consider the possibility that maybe like something's bad on your end, so you send a message but it doesn't go through. You know, that could be also the case. It's not only on me here. But from just based off the vibes I'm getting here, it seems like this chat is better in the dropping message. It might still drop the occasional message or two. So sorry if that's what happened. I don't know. What's up, Cameron? Thank you for the good luck. I'll read your message here in a moment. Uh-oh. That's bad. Yeah, that's bad. Yeah, the bots coming in and typing crazy shit. Don't summon them, please. Ugh. But yeah, there's like so many like banned words and phrases and shit on my YouTube chat just to help reduce bot spam. And auto mod and everything. And even then still people will get through and like make alts, and a lot of times it's like people just making alts. Sometimes it's bots, other times it's just people making alts and trolling, because it's like, it's super, and again, I shouldn't be putting you guys on the game like this because like, I'm just asking for trouble, but it's pretty easy to make alts and do that on YouTube. It's a lot harder to do that on Twitch because you can have your settings such that your account needs to be like verified and stuff in order to chat in my stream and stuff. Or have been following me for a certain amount of time. On YouTube, it's just like, all right, it's either private chat, or auto mod chat, or no, or just free for all. Like, there's no vetting of the accounts at all. And blacklists, that's it. Blacklist words and phrases. That's all you get on YouTube. Alright, officially 1 minute behind. Yeah, it's weird because, yeah, fuck isn't a blacklisted word, so it's just... It's because of automod. It's like, YouTube decides, like, what it thinks is, like, a questionable message. Which I can't program at all. Obviously, YouTube is gonna have a different opinion of what an acceptable message is than me. So, like, no matter what value I turn automod to on, it's gonna be annoying. But I'm left with no choice. I could try turning it off, like, randomly without telling you guys. Just to see, like, what would happen. It'd be hard for me not to tell you guys, though. You will say every bad word. Please don't. Gotta appease the shareholder. The way YouTube live streaming set up, if I was a shareholder in YouTube live streaming, I would not be very appeased at how, at the lack of infrastructure in the UI. Lack of there's so many options. You guys don't understand. As a streamer, there's so many options on Twitch to like what's allowed and what's not, and what kind of accounts can talk in your chat, and bots that like prevent all sorts of like bullshit spam. Like, YouTube has none of that. Dude, what if the shareholders are the bots? Yo, hold up though. What if the people that run Google, that run YouTube, are the ones, the same people making like fake accounts and like saying like, live nude pictures, like, see my OnlyFans, like in the comment section. What if they're the same people? This Magic Crafters was very meh. But at least it wasn't like the worst ever. Well, see, that's what I'm saying, Megan, is that it's like a lot of times I don't think that guy was like actually a bot. I think he was just a troll that was making alts. I think that's, you'll see that more commonly, I think, on a YouTube chat. Like, yeah, there's bots too, you know, people spamming, but, or like a dude using a bot, but like making the alts and like doing all the posting and, you know what I'm saying? Like a guy controlling bots, like specifically targeting you. It's like hard to say that it, like how automated it all is, you know what I mean? But really, there's, at the end of the day, there's a guy sitting on the other side of the screen being like, ha 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 ha, this guy, this streamer is getting so trolled right now. With all these messages. Oh, you want to ban me? Well, I'll come back on my millionth Google account. I'll come back with 5 times stronger. Like, I think it's like a power play for people who like spam chats and stuff. It's like, oh, you think you can ban me? It's like, dog, I didn't think... Like, I have no beef with you. You know, like, let me go. Let me be. But, you know... I think a lot of people also, like, it kind of gets to that thing where, like, the human mind is, like, crazy. Like, we'll make enemies with people that we don't even know. You know what I mean? We'll like, manufacture, like, a fake situation in our head that we need to be, like, in control of. And I think, like, when it comes to, like, making alts and spamming and trolling, it's very much like that. It's like, I guess, like, these, like, a troll might see getting banned as, like, a challenge, you know? And in order for them to come up on top, they need to make alts until they're appeased, you know? Like, they just have to participate. Or in other words, it's like a it's like not thinking about others, but thinking about just solely what pleases your own ego. You know? Which again, that's just like kind of human nature right there. It's like people making a, people will make an issue out of something that's not an issue, you know? That's like in our nature. We're so fragile, we're so sensitive, we have to be the ones that are right, you know? The ones with the final laugh, right? We have to, everyone's gotta have the last laugh. So yeah, I think there's a lot of that when it comes to making alt accounts on YouTube. Like coming in my chat, being like kind of sussy, getting banned, making an alt, coming back, doing the same thing again, you know? Which, by the way, there hasn't been any of that today, in case anyone's wondering. We're just kind of talking about it, just generally speaking. Because it used to be more of a problem. I think over time it's kind of mellowed out. In no small part thanks to Kin and Megan and Automod and all that. But you know, you can't beat the trolls. Like even me just talking about it right now, like I'm asking for trouble, you know, just talking about this topic. Which is kind of sad that people are that sad, but you know, hey. What are you gonna do? It's intriguing. It's intriguing psychology, human psychology. What's up, Matt? Dude, I am having a good chill time. I will say my vibes are a lot better are getting better on this run compared to my first one today. First run today was terrible and I ended it kind of depressed. But this one is also kind of bad, but not as bad. Well, yeah, it's not as bad. It's still kind of bad, but overall I'm feeling good. See, look, I got people spamming now, you know. Now that I've talked about it, it's like, here we go, you know. I've like inspired someone to start. So it's pretty sad. So now at this point, what I have to do is anytime something like that happens, I have to just not acknowledge it. It's such a weird, like, fucking power play you have to play with people who do this. You have to just ignore them and then hope that they go away. Because even bringing up the concept of trolling or spamming or something, like, inspires someone to do it. You know? So yeah. Whatever. Yes, I'll tell you what you can spam, a spinning Spyro in the chat. That works for me. Yeah, you gotta beat the spam with spinning Spyro. If you see someone spamming, hit a spinning Spyro to counter spam it. That's what you gotta do. What's up, Blubbit? Thank you for the good luck. Nice. Love hitting that triple. Oh my god. Can I have the other red, please? I guess I got it. Should be 3 reds here. Yeah. Yeah, that's enough, John. I get it. Thank you. Yeah, I have to start practicing, like, just ignoring it at this point. Which is a real challenge for me, because I hate, like, intentionally ignoring people in my chat. I hate doing that, but it's like one of those things you have to do. You have to intentionally ignore it and trust that your mods will see it and just stay focused on the game. It's annoying. Talk about fruit, what about? Dude, someone was trying to figure out how to eat a grapefruit earlier. I was like, you just peel it, don't you? This isn't like rocket science. Do YouTube emotes work? I don't know. Do they? Maybe they don't work on this multi-chat. They should, but I don't think they do. The animated ones don't? You can eat a kiwi with the skin on. It's not bad for you. I've done it. I like it. It's like a textural difference. It adds a little bit of like, I don't know, crunch? I don't know what the right word is. It adds a little bit of like a different texture to the whole experience of eating a kiwi. You don't like fuzzy skin in your mouth? Come on now. Dude, I've never tried durian before. I would try it though. You only learned about eating kiwi a couple years ago? Wait, you have to learn about eating kiwi? Like, I'm not tripping, right? Like, this stuff isn't, like, something you have to learn about, right? Or you mean, like, where they're from and stuff? You're supposed to scrape off the like, you can just eat it, I thought. Do I have something to learn here? I was under the impression that, like, kiwis you can eat with the skin. In fact, a lot of foods you can just eat with the skin, but, you know, even, like, ones that you would skin, like oranges and stuff, you could eat the rinds of those, but it's not recommended. But yeah, I feel like we're kind of overcomplicating it here with all this peeling and skinning and, like, damn, this ain't like a wild boar that you hunted or something, it's a damn fruit. Yeah, you do both. Do whatever your heart tells you. Don't let me stop you. Stop your peeling adventures. It's like, I've done some research on the kiwi, and apparently you're supposed to put it in your mouth and then grind it together with your teeth. Now this is just what I've heard from experts. And by doing so, you engage in a process called mastication, which results in the food being easier to digest once it goes down your throat. Now, there's a lot of conflicting reports about what parts of the fruit to masticate for optimal nutritional value or enjoyment. But after plenty of research, I've come to the conclusion that it doesn't fucking matter. That's the vibe I'm getting from this discussion right now. Am I reading this chat correctly? Fuck. Fuck, dude. I love game over. That's what I get for joking around. Oh, you peel apples as well? That's funny. Dude, with apples, like, I feel like if I eat the core of an apple, I'll get a stomachache. I don't know why. It's just like weird, like the seeds or something. Thank you for the 40 months no roll. Hope you're doing well. Pineapple, dude. Eat the fucking spiky outer skin of a pineapple. There's different. I will say with pineapple, there's different levels of slicing that you can do. You can leave like a couple of the black parts from the skin. Or like eat closer to the core. And you can like, you can't like eat the core, but you can like try your best to get as close as possible. Try to clean it off. It's like that with God, what fucking, am I thinking of apricot? What's the one that has the big pit? No, mango. Like you guys ever suck on a mango seed? You know, like all the fucking, it's like you can never get all of the fruit all the way off of it. Pineapples are kind of like that with their cores. You can pull out the spikes individually instead of slicing a pineapple, you're saying? You can like get some tweezers and like pull out the spiky parts? I didn't know that. Yeah, I fucking love pineapple, man. Cutting a pineapple fresh at home is fucking god tier. That and a fresh watermelon as well. Ugh. But the fruit I always stay stacked on at home will be berries. I always rotate between blueberries and blackberries. Right now, blueberries are really good, so I'm going for. I got a new thing of blueberries yesterday. Wait, did I go the right way? Guess so. You just like pineapple and avocado? Yeah, when I was a kid, I didn't like any of those either. I didn't like avocado, I didn't like pineapple, I didn't like artichoke. When I was a kid, I felt like I ate a lot of grapes as a kid. That's a fruit I don't even eat so much anymore, grapes. Grapes are good, it's just like, I don't know. I'd rather get like blueberries or something. Grapes are alright. They're just like water. They're like sweet little water balls. You don't like any mushrooms? I feel like there's so many mushrooms out there though, you know? Like there's a lot of ways to do mushrooms. Bear loins, thank you for the tier 1, appreciate it. You don't like raisins? Raisins are okay, but I think people try to mix raisins with stuff too much. Like put them in cookies and stuff. Like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? Get those out of here. Or put them in trail mix and stuff. Or cereal. Any Raisin Bran eaters? Like if I'm gonna eat raisins, I just eat them on their own. I'm not trying to have them like mixed with other shit. Oops. Same thing with prunes. Prunes are just the better version of raisins, honestly. If you like raisins, like, the natural graduation, the next step in the fucking... Raisins are a gateway drug to prunes. Who's with me on this one? Nice. Prunes or dates? Aren't dates like covered in like chocolate or some shit? I don't think I've ever had dates before. Are prunes and dates the same thing? A prune is a dehydrated plum, I thought. Dates are like a different thing. Yeah, I've never had a date before. Never been on a date, never ate a date. I don't even know what date today is. Andrew Date. Did that guy end up going to jail or whatever happened to him? He's still peddling some bullshit. What about Ty Lopez? Didn't Ty Lopez like get in trouble? My favorite internet grifters are getting punished for their fraudulent actions. What a surprise. Surprising nobody. Oops. So he went to jail and then he got out through some bribery. Tate's got arrested in another country for human trafficking. They got pardoned by Trump? No way, I didn't even know that. The Tates got pardoned by Trump. Really? I'm sure that was like a headline for like 2 days or something. And I probably saw it and I was just like, what? And then... They did not. They got extradited to Romania. I think the word you're looking for is extradited. A pardon is like a personal, like, like, a pardon is different. I know there was like some drama with them, like, whether they were gonna get tried in Romania versus the US for the human trafficking. I don't know. My question was just, are they in jail now? Like, I'm assuming not. Is Diddy's in jail now though, right? Is Diddy in jail? Diddy's in jail, I thought, right? He had to do like a couple years. He's gotta be in jail now, right? He's gonna get out, like soon. All these guys, like, they'll get out, like, before, you know, too long, but... I'm just curious who is or isn't jailed. Got jail justice. Deuce Van. If I know, I don't know. Do you want to like explain the whole thing for me in like less than 2 lines of chatting? Okay, are you up to that challenge? Is this gonna be the ultimate TLDR of your life right now? Let me know. Dude, I have 5 lives. This is epic. What's up, Setnam? Yeah, who's Deuces Van Watkins? Remember, I can't read that much at once, so you gotta keep it concise. Oh, the Lost Prophet, the pedo guy. The fucking... Oh, man, that guy sucks. That guy is awful. Yeah, fuck that guy. What happened to him? Jail justice. Didn't he get killed in jail? Is that what we're talking about? Oh, that's what you mean by jail justice. Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense to me. Get what you got coming. If you fuck with kids, or just hurt kids or women in whatever way possible, you're fucked in jail. Like, that's for sure. Even if you're under protective custody, which is like you're supposed to be segregated from like the rest of the inmates, you know, they still gotta transfer you around the complex. You're still gonna have interactions with guards and inmates where they're gonna take no mercy on you. They're gonna beat your ass half to death and be like, oh, you know, he was resisting. Or like an inmate will like, you know, be like walking by you in a hallway and just fucking stab you or something. That's prison justice for you. They're all just criminals in the end. I think the logic is that once you're in that environment, that you see some crimes as worse than others. Some crimes are forgivable, some are respectable, and others aren't. Not just when you are in prison, but especially if you are in prison, you start to have that distinction of like a caste system amongst the inmates. It makes perfect sense to me. I don't think they're all sitting there being like, oh yeah, like this guy that fucking robbed a liquor store is equal to a sex offender. Obviously not, right? Oh, we all have our problems, you know, everybody's valid and capable of, you know, recovery. Everyone deserves the same respect, you know, we all messed up. Like, they're not that happy-go-lucky in there, man. Like, I'm sorry to tell you, you know, it's not so idealized. Oh, you know, this guy just murdered like 10 children, like, and I got caught on a drug charge, like, you know, we're just the same, you know? We're all just criminals at the end of the day, guys. Am I right, guys? Wait, why aren't you guys saying anything? Yeah, obviously my crimes are justified, right? No, nobody's guilty, and that's the other funny thing about prison. Like, nobody there is guilty, right? Everyone there can spin you a tale and a half about how their case is bullshit and they got caught up and they're fucking the district attorney this and their fucking lawyer that, public pretenders this, you know. They fucked up my case. Gotta go this way. Tomfoolery, dude. Yeah, fucking. That's like tomfoolery of the highest level. Tomfoolery of your own life, basically. But you know what they say, man? You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes, you know? You end up in an environment full of the ultimate tomfoolery to where it's not even funny anymore. Should have gone for the flop there. Killers shouldn't act all more. I'm just telling you that they do. Like, in prison, being it depends who you murdered. Like, not all killers are created equal in the prison justice system. Just telling you how it is. I'm not saying, like, I support this system or anything, or that I invented it. I'm just telling you how it is. Pause exit, should I go for it? I might send it. Let's see, should say 300 gems. Yes! Nice. Love it. Free Luigi? Who's Luigi? Luigi Mangione? You guys think he should be freed? Are you being for real right now? I don't think he should be freed. He committed murder in broad daylight. Just because he murdered someone that we generally don't like, a pharmaceutical executive, right? Doesn't mean he should be freed. Unless I'm missing some crucial details here about how he's actually innocent or something. You guys are all, if Luigi Mangione wasn't attractive, you guys would be, none of you guys would be on the bandwagon. Isn't that fucked up? Just because he's attractive and he killed someone that you generally disagree with, that like excuses all of his crimes. Isn't that nuts? He's like a martyr. Like, how back-asswards is that? Let's talk about having no morals at all, you know? Or like being willing to bend like the rules to suit your moral like thing, you know? It's not even about having no morals. It's like you have your morals are are clouding your judgment, you know? That's like how I see it. If you support people who kill people that you don't like if someone assassinated Trump or something, everyone would be like fucking celebrating in the streets. It's like, I think murder is bad. like, even if it's someone I don't like, you know? It's like, I didn't realize that was like a hot opinion in today's world, but it kind of is. Charlie Kirk, hey, evokes a lot of that same sort of discussion. Like, is it okay to murder someone in broad daylight because they're like a piece of shit for one reason or another? Like, that's how it is in prison. Like, if they see you as a piece of shit in prison, we were talking prison justice earlier. That's how it is in prison. Is that how it should be in the real world as well? Or do we not send people to prison to experience that form of justice? So it's like, I don't know. A lot of ways of looking at it, I suppose. What kinds of murder are okay? I'm not saying I have all the answers. But yeah, I don't think Luigi Mangione should go free if he really did commit murder. Now, if he's innocent of murder, then yeah, he should go free. If he was, and I could see, you know, honestly, for how high profile of a case it was, I could see there being foul play. I could see him being set up or blackmailed or something, who knows? Like, I don't know every detail about the case or anything. I could see the feds being involved. My cynical ass could totally see the feds being involved in such a high profile murder. If you really want to get conspiratorial. But that's me just being cynical and not having any information about the case itself. At face value, though, should not be freed. When you guys said free Luigi, I thought you meant like Mario and Luigi. I was like, wait, hold on. Did I just get raided by like Gerbiez or something? Free Luigi. Free Luigi from Mario Party. Hell. It's kind of crazy, you know, like, you know how we always, or not we always, but like, do you know how we think about how we're gonna be remembered after we die? You know, it's like, that's really the only piece of us that lives on after we die is our memory, right? How people remember us. What's worse? You guys tell me what's worse. Is being remembered for something so bad that people celebrate your death? What's worse, that or not being remembered at all? Like I think it's kind of gets to a question like, is it bad to be forgotten? You know? Is that a bad thing? I think there's something intrinsic in us that we don't want to be forgotten. But is that even such a bad thing? Just taking a step back? For some people, I think it is such a bad thing to be forgotten or to have done nothing significant in one's own life, that they'd rather be remembered for something heinous. It's certainly got to be part of the attitude of a lot of killers out there. Yeah, I think it takes a lot of humility to say that you would rather be forgotten than to be remembered for something heinous. It takes more humility than I think we really realize to say something like that, honestly. You know, it's kind of an interesting layer, like multi-layered part of that thought as well, is that when someone dies, I think this is generally true for anyone that dies, especially if a lot of people know them, is that there's going to be, you know, we were talking about like being remembered for something good or something bad or not remembered at all, but all of those things are true at once when someone dies. There's going to be people that remember more of the good that they did. There's going to be others, you know, everyone's got friends and enemies in this world. And in the same way, people have people that don't care about them at all. So all of those things are going to be true for, no matter how good or bad a person was at a glance, there's always going to be people that remember them for the good, the bad, and the ugly, or not at all, you know? So that's actually true for, I think, all of us to a degree. To different degrees, I should say. So when I ask the question, it's like, would you rather be remembered for something heinous or nothing, or to not be remembered at all? It's, the truth is you're going to be remembered for the good, the bad, the ugly, and nothing at all. That's like the truth of the matter. Like, you'll never know when the last this is another fun, like, kind of thought, is like, when, if you are remembered, how long will it take for you to be forgotten, you know? Amongst your, like, who will remember you for the longest and, like, pass down your story for the longest amount of time? Or, like, what medium is gonna be the longest your immortalization is gonna be, you know? It's like, people are probably gonna remember me mostly through Spyro, you know, long after my family, you know, is dead, or, you know, for that collective consciousness knowing me for just the person, not the Spyro player, you know. That's gonna be dead before, like, my videos of my world record are gonna, or of whatever I've done in streaming have gone away. So, like, that part is going to outlive, like, my true self, I guess, so to speak. At least it seems that way. I don't know if that's actually true or not. So however you guys see me is going to be probably how I'm remembered. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of crazy layers to the whole thought about how you're going to be remembered. But the point is that it's not a big deal. I think we kind of make it up like it's like all this whole life purpose shit. Like, it's so important how people see you and how you're going to be remembered, or if you're going to be remembered. But it's just something you have no control over. At the end of the day, it's something you can't, like, change. Something you can't, like... Well, maybe it is something you can change, I don't know. But I personally don't think it's something worth agonizing over. It's an easy thing to agonize over, I think. One's own memory. Just one of many kind of mental rabbit holes that could sort of send you in this endless circular kind of train of thought. All wrapped around your ego and how important you feel in all this. How loved and special and valuable and all that. Start thinking about all those things. I mean, shit, that'd make anyone emotional. Oh, come on. What are you guys saying? Too late to explore the world, too early to explore Mars, just in time to leave a purple dragon legacy. I guess that's my motto, huh? Our motto. You know, I don't write the mottos. The mottos write themselves. Crying behind the mask. Speaking of crying behind a fake mask, I'm not, like, bad at crying. You know, like, I can cry, but, like, on stream, even in my most emotional moments, I really resist the urge to cry. Which is so weird, because I don't do that in other parts of my life. Like, if I'm, like, really feeling emotional, like, with, like, I can open up and cry, like, with Sarah, for example. Or my mom, or whoever. But on stream, I just can't. I don't know if I'm too embarrassed or what. Or if I'm, like, wearing some fake happy mask like that emote or something. I like to fancy myself a person that isn't embarrassed to cry, but the truth is I kind of am. Did I miss all those reds? Let's see. Yeah, I missed all those reds. Fucking sparks. Deja vu. Everyone gets deja vu on the Twilight Heart. That actually, I have deja vu of you typing deja vu at that exact moment of the run. How about that for another layer of deja vu? You just deja vu'd me back at you. Because something about like revisiting that part of Twilight, like I think it awakens like parts of. This is gonna sound super like stoner, but I think that running back through Twilight, I think that's like a shared core experience of anyone who's ever beat this game. Like that, the frustration and the tiredness and the fuck, I gotta go back through this, you know, I missed a gem, or the fucking guys shooting Doritos. Like, I think there's some weird shared core, like casual memory that gets brought out by the speedrun there. Because you have to backtrack through that level in one way or another. Am I crazy for that? Or am I onto something? Bro is on to absolutely nothing. Oh, give me the key. You're happy to miss gems? I hope I didn't miss any gems. Did I miss gems and not even realize? Been second guessing myself everywhere today. Barney, I tried going for the I fucked up the wizard proxy today in Haunted. I've unlearned wizard proxy now. I know. Standing ovation for me. Now I like have to start doing it your way. So yeah, into the practice room. Tomorrow might be another practice day. Dude, today's runs were so ass, like it's kind of crazy. Not to harp on it too much, but it's just like, damn. Ugh. No, dude, fuck. Both of my runs today, failing credit skip. Yeah, it's like I unlearned it, dude. It's like, fuck. Not again, damn. Dude, that's crazy. This is the first moment. Usually there's a moment in every stream where like my run goes bad and people type like really sad messages like that. And it took us 3.5 hours for us to have our first moment like that. So congrats, guys. Thank you for bringing the bringing that energy. It's kind of crazy because I've been missing shit like left and right. And it's only now that I'm getting messages like that. Kind of interesting. Usually people are much usually the pace pals are much quicker in that department. Like the genuine disappointment in the chat, you know? Oh my god. Gameplay's never bad, as I say. And guys, I think I'm realizing something. Is that I'm too hard on myself. Nah, fuck this run, dude. This run sucks, bro. I suck, this run sucks, my whole fucking stupid Chungus life sucks. Shit, man. Whew, good thing I didn't start getting all lovey-dovey there and getting away from that self-hate, that delicious self-loathing. Whew, man, I almost turned a new leaf there. That was a close one. You almost had me there, Bearcats. You almost had me. Or Bear Loins. You almost had me. You almost actually convinced me of the truth. A close one indeed. I'm too hard. True. Go this way. Idiot. Oh my god, hello. Yes. Oh wait, I didn't get the fuck. That was almost epic. Idiot. Talk about another level I've like unlearned trying to do so much alternate shit in. Conked every double thing ever. Less sick. Dude, there was nothing sick about today's stream. Everything was ass in this game today. I really could have done better, in all honesty. Alright, let's grab this. So yeah, I mean, we'll see what tomorrow holds, like, in this regard. Like, I might do runs, I might not, I don't know. I would really like Redemption for how badly this runs went today. But with all that said, you know, I think I really did a good job pulling myself out of a funk after the first run, even though this run sucks too. At least, like, emotionally, I'm, like, a little bit more relaxed, a little bit more, less fucked up. So yeah, that's, like, the win, I think, here in today's grind, is just the attitude. It was an attitude W today. I'm not, like, overjoyed, obviously, like, this run's still ass, but... yeah. I could do like a third run. I'm kind of just over it personally. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. So yeah, I think I'm gonna find someone to raid. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's stream. That was kind of a... That stream was a bit of a... I'll say it. Today was a bit of a disappointment. It really was, you know. I'm trying to keep my head held high with as much fake toxic positivity as my feeble heart can handle. Let's see. I read Brad last time. I read Dylan here, I suppose. You nominated me for Speedrunner of the Year? What even is that for? Is that like for the streamer awards or whatever that like fucking cutie Cinderella does? I don't think I'm winning that. I'm gonna be honest. But thank you. Yeah, try Kiwi with the skin on. That's the takeaway for you guys today. The takeaway for me is I need to try harder in this game. I need to probably... Tomorrow's grind, if I'm gonna do runs, I should not smoke weed. You think I should have taken Sunday off? I took Saturday off. I mean, I could have taken Sunday off. If I was, like, underway with, like, a video, then I would have taken Sunday off. But I wasn't doing anything, so it made sense that I... Like, I'm glad I did... Yesterday was Sunday, right? I'm glad I did a stream yesterday. Because I felt like it was a really good practice stream. And, yeah, whatever. Yeah, tomorrow's another day. Regardless of how good or bad the last few streams were, tomorrow's another day. I will see you guys then, and thank you so much for hanging out. I will catch you guys then, and, yeah. Mwah. Kisses in the chat. Bye, everybody. See you tomorrow.